Well, I am hoping that I'm in the right place. It looked like a match. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Carolyn. My apologies. I should have given myself more time to fathom my technology issues, even though it should have been simple. Anyway, it's a very auspicious day today. I definitely felt these huge energies pouring in at 5 o'clock this morning that were very electrical in my head. And I thought, hi Anna, I thought, yep, that's the first of a big wave for today. So I'm showing that we're going to have several big waves that come through today. I've got a beautiful meditation for us to do, and I've got some little bits and pieces. Let me just check that my phone is off. So I've got my bowl here. I've got I've got this candle lit for purification. It's a selenite candle. You can just, that's better. And I've got 3 candles for creation lit. So we're going to be doing a series of invocations really and visualizations. We're going to be working as though we are outside of the earth, but I'm just going to clear the space. And we will begin. So I invite you to take several long, gentle breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth as you come into settling into your own body. Feet on the floor. And welcome everyone. Thank you for joining me here. So get comfortable and be relaxed. Come into softness. Open your heart. And into your heart space, bring in feelings of love and warmth and gratitude. So just observe yourself for a moment. Be the watcher of yourself, the observer of yourself, and just allow any negative thoughts or patterns or programs that sit with you. And I need to do the same because I got a little bit frustrated trying to find my way in here and having little obstacles. So just allow any of those negative thoughts or patterns or programs to arise and watch them dissolve. You can place them into a fire of transmutation. You can place them into the selenite candle. You can watch them be transmuted into thin air. And I want you to now visualize that you are taking yourself off the earth. You're floating above the planet. And you can see this gorgeous golden light emanating from our earth, from the body of Gaia. And while you are in that place, come back to your beautiful heart. Your open-hearted, warm, loving heart filled with gratitude for your life, for your lessons, your experiences, and your evolution, because you are ascending. And as you are up above the earth, you are becoming the grand master that you are, the illuminated grand master. And I invite you to imagine that one hand is held out in front of you, and that there are these silver and gold stars pouring out of your hand down towards the earth. They are streaming in, these beautiful stars. They are streaming into the waters of Gaia, into nature and into humanity. They are filling the vortex of creation. And visualize that you're pouring them into the top, to the north point, to the top of the toroidal field, and that they are these gold and silver stars emanating from your hand are pouring into the toroidal field around the earth. And you're watching them move around the earth, and then you see them coming up through the center of the torus, the central vertical axis of our earth. And you're now watching all of these gold and silver stars pouring out, toppling out of the top of the north point of the earth and moving back into the toroidal field. So we are using this as our vortex of creation. And now I want you to visualize that all of humanity has their heart wide open. That their blockages and any patterns that hold them in lower dimension are dropping away. And they are falling into this huge pool, the waters, this emotional pond of humanity for transmutation. Imagine the hearts of humanity and see those filled with love and light and truth. And hold this image. Visualize the earth. Visualize the earth with such clarity, with such purity. Visualize it free of toxins. that all water and air is purified. Now I invite you to put purification energies through the stars that are pouring from your hand into the earth. Visualize that all animals are vibrant and healthy. That all plants are alive and thriving. That the tall trees are returned to their grand original magnificence. That all of humanity is living a heart-filled, love-filled existence. Heart-centered and love-filled lives. And now I want you to pour stars into the vortex filled with joy and gratitude and appreciation and expansion. Pour those beautiful gold and silver stars filled with those qualities into the earth, into the toroidal field. And I want you to pulsate now those energies from your heart. And I want you to do that for 17 seconds. And now envisage these two pillars. They are golden pillars, they are illuminated, and this is the 1111 gateway, the gateway of illumination, the prime focus of this day of ascension for humanity through to fifth dimensional space. I want you to see all the people of Earth beginning to move through. They are beginning to move through these pillars. You can move through at first if you like, or at the end. But you are floating above the earth, remember. You are holding this magnificent vortex of creation, and you are observing the illuminated gateway, and you're holding space for humanity to move through it. So maybe first see yourself moving through it. Feel the energy of it. Feel the frequency of it. Feel it in your body as a note, as a vibration. Hover there for a moment so you can really feel it. You might feel it moving up your body and down your body. You might feel it in pulsating waves or rings or circles. And notice it in your heart. And then take your slightly higher position as you are calling through your loved ones. And intentionally observe them. See them moving through the illuminated pillars, the illuminated gateway. And then see your community, however you frame that, be it the people who surround you in your life or the people who surround you where you live. Note some faces. If you feel to, you can bring your animals through, although I don't believe they need to ascend. They will just be there. And then see other people from your land, from your country. And watch now as the flow increases. There are more people, they're moving through more quickly. Maybe you can hear their excited chatter, their wonder. Maybe you can see their hearts pulsating. And now see people from other countries, from other nationalities, from other regions, beginning to mix in. As the gates move a little bit wider to allow for the flow, and feel into the excitement of this, that we are witnessing this ascension, this movement through the gateways. And maybe you are surprised and delighted as to who you see move through. Or maybe you just knew already. So now there's such a stream of peoples moving through the gateway, it's hard to even individuate faces and bodies. Beyond the gateway, you can see this illumination, like a crowd of light lit people gathering. And let us hold space for that for 17 seconds, which is the guidance from Abraham, of course. Holding the vibration of something for 17 seconds enables and holds the frequency of manifestation. So let us hold that all of humanity that is ready and eligible, these beautiful hearted humans have moved through the gateway, are having an awakening or greater today through these pillars. Holding that in your heart with grace and love and gratitude and joy. And now take your focus back to our earth and feel and see and envisage our earth in harmony and in peace. At peace and in peace and living with peace. Peace in our hearts and peace on our land. Peace in the skies and peace in our oceans. Envisage all of life, all of sentient life on our earth is healthy and vital, glowing and vibrant. That all is restored. That our earth is in fifth dimensional, original, divine plan, blueprint, our organic form through all species and strata. Notice the giant trees. They are huge. They hold an energetic network under our earth. They are part of the sustenance of cycle for purification throughout all our energetic systems. Notice that the sky is clear and clean and vibrant and healthy. Notice the birds. They are celebrating. Notice that nature is more alive. That there is peace and harmony amongst the species and between the species. Notice the water and its vibrancy. Now notice the people living in harmony with nature. Notice their hearts. They are moving, speaking, observing life from their hearts. From higher tenets and higher principles. They are happy, aligned. They are living a collaborative life, a co-creative life. They are learning, and many of you will be their teachers, to work in co-creation, to use their innate abilities and skills, to access their higher wisdom and knowledge. That all will live and work and play for the highest good of all. Everyone in balance, everyone in their highest alignment. See all of life operating from these tenets, these structures of higher principle, these systems that are more unified and harmonized and for the good, the highest good of all. So we see the way in which our world is run, our countries are run, in a way that comes from beauty and grace and unification, from a place of harmony and love. Flat systems and structures with input from all, or representation of input from all, with the ability to read what is for the highest. See our economic, financial, currency. Initially, let us envisage that to be an ongoing and continuous free flow. Maybe you can see it as coins in free flow everywhere, always available to everyone for what they need. No hierarchy. Egalitarian, humanitarian, always for the good of all. And if you can see beyond that, just see it as an energy. Moving through this free flowing energy available to all in all forms. Envisage our health systems promoting good health and well-being as sickness and disease no longer exists. We live in a world where rejuvenation and regeneration and youthing is a fundamental principle and way of operating. You might want to make some adjustments to our legal system so that it becomes more advisory. It takes on a tenet of looking out for the highest good as we transition. Envisage energy, the energy we need for our body, for our transport, for our warmth, for our light, Envisage that as free-flowing and unimpeding and unhindering to our earth and to us. Be open to how that may look and feel and be, and call it in as the highest operating systems that are available to us and beyond. And notice that the way we move about our earth has no impact, however those systems and mechanisms may operate. Maybe you can see beyond and see higher and see greater expanded technologies operating in that way. Maybe you can envisage teleportation devices. Maybe you can envisage that we have ways of capturing our photonic light, capturing our solar light in ways that do not bring harm anywhere. Envisage our children in their joy, in their freedom, in their magnificence. And envisage that the rest of humanity is open to receiving what the children have to teach us. Envisage our food. Maybe you can envisage us just living on light. Maybe you can envisage that we are living off the land. Maybe you have other visions, but envisage the whole way in which we consume food for energy as being full of processes and procedures that are honouring and revering of all systems and all beings of our earth and of nature. And envisage that this food is vital. It holds vitality. And now conjure up any kind of creation or manufacture or production as being in alignment with Earth, alignment with all the creatures in all of our environmental and organic systems. Just do a little double check that everything is in balance as you watch those systems be in place, that nature is still thriving, that humans are still thriving. And now envisage all in balance, masculine and feminine, upper and lower, inside and outside. And now envisage Gaia. Gaia, the goddess, Lady Gaia, can envisage her as the maiden woman behind me. You can envisage her as Earth Mother. You can envisage her as the planet itself. I see her holding space for all of this in her own magnificence. See her in the center of the earth and at the same time holding the earth in her arms. And feel now as we move through the galaxy a little bit further towards the great central sun, moving further into the photonic belt, feeling the greater energies of photons on our bodies and on our systems as we arise, as we uplift and up-level and ascend. Our vibrant, vital, glowing earth. Our alive and love-filled earth. In its fifth dimensional form, returned to its original place in the galaxy as the crown jewel of the universe. She is stable and settled, and now see yourself, people of Earth and Gaia, the planet, in stabilized form, receiving dimensional frequencies and codes from 7th dimension to 12th. These lights and codes coming in, pouring in, available to all. And envisage that we are living in paradise. In peace, prosperity, and freedom. In this returned position. And hold the visualization of that. And note that it is 11:55 on my clock. And say out loud to yourself, so be it. It is done. Feel that in your heart. Feel that in your knowing. Feel that in your glowing. And return to your physical space and your physical body. And stretch your fingers and your toes and take a couple of gentle, long breaths. Stretch your arms and sit and place your hands upon your heart. Smile. I love you. Yeshakana siti atoa kana sheshete. Arakana ia tishiana ahuyara kana sheshete. Eyato iya kanara kana sisi shishana. And so much love to you from Gaia and from me. Have a magnificent day.